Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. I'm praying that my connection stays good, is where I'm at. The service can be a little shaky. So I will be brief today. Today is day 29 of our challenge, meaning we have 1 day left, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear what you guys have created. I can't wait. I'm holding out for tomorrow till midnight tomorrow, okay? For there to still be progress, for there to still be shifts, for there to still be blessings, for there to still be clarity, understanding, favor, mercy, grace, all the things, okay? So be excited because you've made it this far. Be excited because you've been encouraged yourself when you didn't feel like you could make it. Be excited because you've made it to the end of something that you chose to commit to. Hello, good morning. It's morning where I am. So just be encouraged, smile, think about day one of this when you just began and you were like, I don't even know if I can make this, but I'm going to commit because I know I want more. I know that there's more for me. I know that what I want out of life I'm not currently experiencing. I know where I want to be, and that's not where I'm at right now. So even though I don't know what this looks like, I'm going to jump in and commit. And that's the only thing that we need to do. We need to look at life as a big commitment to the things that we want. And if you actually say that you want whatever it is, the house, the family, the business, the finances, the health, the relationships, the friends, whatever, you have to commit to the ways of being to get there. And what we have done these last 29 days is commit to the ways of being to get there. Commit to the weight of our words. Understand our value. Understand that we were called according to purpose. We are a sent one. Understand that what the battles that we faced in life wasn't to take us out. It was to build muscle. It was to build muscle so that we would have strength for our today. Everything you did yesterday was so that you can pick up bigger weights today. I went over that in day talking about resistance and resilience, actually. We learned about focus. We learned how to overcome fear with a plan, because the Lord talks about people who don't have a plan that they will perish. People without a vision. A vision, that's your plan. That's your blueprint. That's your layout. No architect goes to build a house without a blueprint, because where are you laying things? You're just going to throw something together and think it's going to be a safe structure for people to live or stay in? Absolutely not. So you want to think about your life like that. You are the architect of God is really the architect of your life. You, by divine inspiration, get to partner with him to bring the vision, the plan that he placed in you to life. You get to create this life for yourself that you're believing for. And every day you get to make a decision that's either going to build the house, the life that you want, or it's either going to take a brick off of the house that you want. You get to decide. It's literally one or the other. I remember this woman said, talking about health and people's wellness and stuff, she said, every bite that you take, you're either feeding disease or you're fighting disease. And I thought that was so powerful. And I'm going to use the same analogy with what you're creating for your life. Everything you're doing, every decision you make, every relationship you create, every relationship you end, every, lifestyle habit or pattern that you pick up, it's either creating the life that you want and adding value to it, or it's taking away from the life that you want and detracting value from it. So you get to make the decision on what are you doing for your life? How are you showing up? You say that you want this business, you say that you want to do better for your family, or you want to have more. What are you doing to make that possible? Every single day this month during this challenge, we have been undoing what shouldn't have been there in the first place and laying a clean foundation so that December, we have the foundation to our house and we're just adding more bricks to it. So come January, the roof is up and we're like, I'm here to stay, okay? What I've developed here is going to keep me. Like I said yesterday, the oil will stay. We went over a scripture yesterday in 2 Kings chapter 4, I believe, verse 6, or chapter 6, verse 4. Go back and watch the live from yesterday, The Oil Stayed. And it literally was talking about and this is where we are right now. I believe we're in a time where there's a dispensation of faith. Like, God wants us to believe for more. He wants us to get in alignment with what he wants for your life. He has a vision for your life. There's those dreams and those goals and those desires that you have for something nice, like something wonderful, more for your family, more for your life. That's not by accident or coincidence. The devil don't want you to have those good dreams and desires. So who you think put them there? They didn't just fall off the sky. Those are divine. So he wants to partner with you. He wants you to say, like, I've been waiting for you to show up for your life like this so I can put my super on your natural so that you can go out and flourish and have the things, because I've already called you blessed. I've already called you righteous. I've already justified you before the foundations of the earth. I already provided everything you need. So it's up to us to show up for the blessing. It's up to us, like I said yesterday with that story. The man of God said, go get all the vessels. Matter of fact, go borrow some. Go borrow some from your neighbors, because I'm going to fill up your vats with oil. Oil was a item of value where you can literally have riches. He's literally saying to you, open up your cupboards, open up your home, your heart, your desires to me so that I can pour out the blessings to help you get to where you want to be. You don't want to be at that job. You don't want to have this as your income level. You don't want your business to constantly be stagnant. You don't want your family to not have. You don't want your future to be in lack. You don't want to live the same place you're living for the rest of your life. You don't want that. He's saying, open this up to me and watch how I fill your storehouses. Watch how I fill your cabinets. Watch how I fill your bank account. Watch how I fill your desires. Watch how I do that. But first, I need you to be willing. She had to be willing to go listen to the man of God to go get the containers for him to even fill. Are you willing? That was another day. Like, are you willing? Are you willing to do what he's asking you to do? Because that's really the long and short of it. He's always been there, but you haven't always been willing. So today, I want you to believe for more. I want you to really shift in, like, I've made it this far. I can do it. I do have what it takes, because he's rooted that within me. He's rooted that inside of me. And I can stay focused on those things because it's proof positive that for 29 days, I was able to do it. It doesn't matter if you stumbled. Your heart's intention is pure. The Bible says that even Abraham was counted as righteous. Where is it? Romans 4:13 says, for the promise that he should be the heir of the world was not to Abraham or to his seed through the law, but through the righteousness of faith. He had the faith to believe for more. He had the faith to believe what God said to him. He had the faith to believe what he put into him, the desire for a child when he didn't see one, when he didn't have. You may not be living in the place that you want to live. You may not be at the job. But if you know he's putting more in your heart, he's putting more of a desire, and he's put more for the simple fact that you've done this challenge. And if you're new to this challenge, go back and watch days 1 to 28. They're powerful. It's designed to help you get unstuck and to bring you back into the fold, bring you back into focus, in position. Every single day was a day of power and authority and clarity to get you back into the position where you're supposed to be. All of the lives are on my YouTube page. Go watch them. It's under my name, Candace Idahen. My name is the same on every single platform. Go back and watch them, and I guarantee it will empower you to get back in alignment, so that your Father can fight your battles for you, because he's already fought your battles. He's already prepared the way. So he's just waiting for you to be like, come on, let's go. I'll be out here. Let's go. So today I want you to believe for more. Have the faith to believe for the righteousness. Like the woman of God did, he ended up filling up her vats, and she had more oil than she needed. She was able to pay off her debts. She was able to go sell some and make money. And then it says that the oil stayed. She still had more for her children. She still had more, because God doesn't give you just scraps. He blesses you abundantly. Abundantly, all that you can ask for. Everything, every scripture, everything talks about abundance. We don't serve a God of scarcity. We don't serve a God of lack. We don't serve a God of bits and pieces and scraps. And that's not who we serve. We serve the same God that created the heavens and the earth. There's nothing in lack here. Don't let them people tell you that we're running out of anything, because we're not. Okay? He made provision for all things. So I want you guys to today believe for more. You've made it this far. Don't let this be your cap. It says the oil stayed. Everything that you've been given up until this point, everything that he's imparting you, every day that you felt empowered, every day that some thoughts in your mind were untangled and something new was replaced, it's going to stay. And I want you to believe for more. I want you to believe for next. What is your hope goal? What is your commitment that you're going to make for December, so that January you're starting off strong? Remember, the whole purpose for this challenge was to reset you, to get you back in position so that you can attract and gain and get the more, because there's more to be had. If this was the season that people threw in the towel because, it's the end of the year, it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, I'm over it, like, we just going to start fresh in the new year. Lies. Every year you said you're going to start fresh in the new year, and by the time the 5th of January comes, you haven't started anything fresh. You still sitting there looking around like, dang, all right, I'm going to just, February, it's going to be. No, it's not. Because if you haven't put in the work, then nothing is going to change. And that's what we did for these 29 days, and we will do on the 30th day. Put in the work to create the life that we want, because there's more to be had. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and hoping for new results. And a lot of us have been doing the same thing, hoping for a new result. And that's not possible. So what we've done is shifted our ways of thinking, replaced old bad habits with positive, healthy ways that God has given us to have clarity around our life and the way that things should go. So this is what we're doing right now. We're shifting our behaviors, our habits, our thinking patterns, the pathways in our minds. We're shifting it back to the focus, the original intent, so that we can get the original intent out of this life for our life. Because there was an original plan for your life. You might have fallen off, you might have deviated, but guess what? We're back on track now. So we're going to finish December strong so that we can launch out in January, because we're not leaving any crumbs in 2023, okay? There will be no crumbs left in 2023. We're here to collect on everything that is ours, everything that belongs to us, everything that God said that you're supposed to have this year, because things are done by appointment. It says in the Bible, every time and every season has I'm paraphrased, but every time has a season and things that are ordained for it. So there are things specific to you that you are supposed to get in this season that God has given freely. There's things that are here that unless you're in alignment, you're going to leave it on the table like you did last year and the year before. It's just sitting there waiting. We're not doing that this year because we want different results. And we're not leaving anything behind. So today I want you to remember how to overcome fear. What we needed to do from day one was commit. What are we committing to next month? What are we committing to keeping the space open in our mind for? We're not taking no for an answer. Remember, the top of this week, starting the week, our final week, the day was 23, was applied pressure. We're applying pressure. Pressure is not being applied to us. We're applying the pressure because we are the pressure. For too long, we've been letting pressure be applied to us. No, we are the pressure. So today, I want you to believe for more. Whatever you're still holding on to, you're holding out for. Still believe for it. Doesn't matter. Still believe for it. It's on the way. It's on the way. You've been doing the work. It's on the way. Remember, delay is not denial. Delay is preparation for the promise. So let's be clear, and you may have to prepare for longer because your alignment, your position is off. Go watch video on position. So make sure you're focused today. Again, there's still 100% of this year left. There's still 100% of November left until midnight on November 30th, okay? So there's still more to be had. I want you to believe for more today. There's still more to be. There's still more clients that you can get. There's still more sales you can get. There's still more love that you can experience. There's still more love that you can give. There's still more money. There's still more of whatever it is that you're believing for. More opportunity for you to drop a couple more pounds, whatever. For you to bust a little more sweat, whatever. There's still more to be had. Take the limits, take the cap off of your mind. He's going to renew your strength. Get up off your knees. Get up out of that sunken place that maybe you've slipped into unknowingly. I'm here to remind you there's more. And I want you to believe for it on today, because this is what's going to carry you into December. Remember, you can restart this on the 1st if you need that extra juiced battery. Doesn't matter. It's okay. You can start this back on the 1st. All of the videos are on the YouTube page. There's more to be had. I want you to believe and align yourself with that for today. There's more. Your boss, there's more. There's money for that promotion. If you believe him for it, there's space in the company for a new position, a new promotion. I'm going to share this real quick and then I'm going to hop off this live. A friend of mine who was literally believing for a job for over a year, finally, by the grace of God, got a new job. By the grace and mercy of God, got a new job. And I was saying to her, you need to ask for more. In a time where she would have just been happy to get a job, just be happy to get a good position with a decent salary, I said, no, you deserve more. Don't take the bare minimum from these people. Your background, your experience, and what I know has been put in you, it doesn't matter if you have this particular experience that they want from you for this job. You ask for more because your Father said that you're called righteous and you're justified. So she went, had the interview and all of that, and she asked for a top tier salary, and the position title that they had for her, they said, we're willing to give you what you asked for, but because of the amount that we're going to give you, we can't keep your title the same. So we have to increase your title so that it matches the salary that we're giving to you. If that's not a word for somebody, because I know it's a word for me. Okay? So this is the more. Just because she stood in position, because she understood who she was, because she understood the value that she carried. And that's what we've been doing for these last 29 days. Being clear and understanding the value and the weight that we carry, the weight of our words, that we're a sent one, that we're not just somebody to be played around with, okay? We're the pressure. She went in there, realized I'm the pressure. I know what I carry, and I'm going to be an asset to this company. So you could play if you want to. And guess what? Because she is a sent one, and she was moving and walking in her authority, they had to match. They had to match her pressure, okay? They had to, because she was in position, in alignment with who God said she was. And God has to move on that. His word cannot return void. When you finally activating who you are and believing who he said, he's like, finally, now I can put my stank on it. I can put my super on her natural. Because now she's not trying to strive on her own strength. Like I said the other day, I don't want to do anything with my hands all over it. Think of like a glass window. You put it up and you open. All those fingerprints is all your work. You're going to constantly have to be holding that up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. Not when God is over here saying that I'm going to fight your battles for you. Yes, you have to participate in it. But I know the best in heaven's best is going to come when I take my hands off a situation and I believe that he's God. It says, be still and know that I am God. You just have to slow down, like I said on day, I think 25, and go back and get the vision. If she wasn't still and heard me even encourage her in the fact that you have value, go in there asking for what you want and what you know that you deserve, that you should have, because you've put in the work. You spent this year seeking God's face, getting yourself clear, working on yourself internally. That's what we've done for these 30 days. So he had to bless you when finally the door opened, when he said, you know what? Well done, my good and faithful servant, for this season of your life. You haven't cursed me. You haven't turned your back on me. You're seeking my face. You're believing for more. You're believing for better. You're in position. You're recognizing who you are. So, matter of fact, go ahead. I'm about to hold you down. Okay? I'm about to hold you down. Sorry. So she went in there, and this is the powerful thing, was exactly what I said. She was able to not only get the position after a year of being unemployed. When she was ready to take scraps, she was literally a few days before that mad that a job that offered her position, she was just asking questions about the salary, and they literally was like, oh, thank you, but no thank you. Oh, it's so cute. It's snowing where I am. I don't know if you can see it. And they were like, thank you, but no thank you. And like literally ghosted her. And she was like, I just asked questions. I can't believe this. And da-da-da-da. I said, because that wasn't the job for you. Period. Like, what you mad about? They helped you because you was about to take scraps from these people. Because if they came back and gave you like, no, we can't, you'd be like, okay, it's fine. Thank you. I'll accept the offer. No, it wasn't for you. The Bible talks about times that God really hardened people's heart. He hardened Pharaoh's heart. So the children of Israel could really experience his glory. He shut that door like, no, because you would have took those scraps. You would have took that bare minimum from them people. And what I've been doing this whole season is trying to show you that, no, you're not a bare woman. You're not a scraps woman. You're not a scraps man. You're not a second best. I called you righteous. You are the first best. You are the best. You're my workmanship. You're my masterpiece. A masterpiece don't get scraps. A masterpiece gets the best. So she was able to go into that job, ask for more. They saw her value. They saw her worth. Wow, it's really coming down now. They saw her worth. It's so pretty. I love the snow. They saw her worth, and they were like, you know what? We're going to match that. No problem. But we have to give you a better title because of that salary. So now she got more money and a better position. So now even if she leaves that company, she's leaving with a better title and a better name. That's what happens when you're in the presence of God. You don't leave the same. You don't get the same. You don't get the bare minimum. You get elevation. You go from glory to glory. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to believe for and to leave you with today. Believe for more in your life. Believe for more today. Today is the day before our last day of this challenge. If you haven't been a part of this challenge, please go onto my YouTube page, Candace Idahan, and watch days 1 to 28. Subscribe to my email list. Click the link in my Instagram bio so that you can get the newsletter that I send out daily to encourage you on the message for the day. This has been so powerful, this challenge for the month of November. I know that it has blessed people because I've been getting messages from people about how it's shifting them and gotten them out of a funk that they've been in and helped to empower and encourage them. I pray that it does the same for you no matter when you watch it. I know God's glory and anointing is on it because he gives me these words every single day. I'm not pre-recording these. I'm not pre-writing these. It's literally he gives me the topic for today, for the day. It's literally like manna from heaven, okay? And I'm doing this just as much as you guys are doing it. I'm believing for more just as much as you guys are believing for more. So I'm opening up my mind today to believe for, Lord, what is the new direction that you want me to have for December? Because we remember, we don't plan for December when we're in it. We plan ahead of time. We're slow so that we can get the next direction. If you're in a moment of confusion, you need to be still. You need to slow down so that you can go back and get the next direction. Get the next direction from God. That's why you're in confusion or there's too much going on because you're not still enough. You're on the hamster race of life. You're letting someone else, the distractions, the enemy tell you, go, 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 when God is telling you slow, slow, slow. Because I want to tell you something. It's like you having a best friend. If you're constantly here, there, and everywhere, how's she going to, like, when is he or she going to talk to you to tell you? You got to build relationship to do that. You got to get close enough to do that. A person is not about to tell you their deepest secrets and I can't even get in contact with you. I can't even get close to you. But then you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Have you slowed down to hear what I'm trying to tell you? So be still. Take everything that we've done this week. Slow down. Make room. The oil will stay. Everything that you've done this month is going to stay. Apply pressure. Today, believe for more. Take it with you. Take it with you. So, yeah. Take it with you. So thank you guys for joining. Please go back and watch this live. I'm going to post it in about 20 minutes or so on my YouTube page. If you're just now checking out, go subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm also going to begin a business Bible study next month. I'll send you details if you're on my email list about it, but subscribe to my YouTube page. Even if you don't have business, it's for you because you've been put on this earth to handle business. Okay. So I cannot wait to see what you guys create. I'm believing for the more. We still have time left in this month, just as much as we still have time left this year. So do not throw in the towel. Do not give up. There's still more to be had. Today, I want you to believe for the more, okay? The more, the restoration, the more for your family, the more for your life, the more for your bank account, the more for the love, the more. Believe for it because he will meet you in it. Love you guys. Be blessed. I cannot wait to talk to you guys tomorrow. Be encouraged today. I'm going to share this live again. Join my email list and go subscribe to my YouTube page. Cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Love you. Mean it.